Hello, hello, hello. Dave Myers here with KooKoo Cooking. Today we're going to rip out some beef, teriyaki beef with vegetables. And I thought before we got started I'd let you know what we got for ingredients in this recipe. And what we do here is we sort of mix in the accents of the things that really make the recipe are the KooKoo Exchange products that that are offered by KooKoo Exchange. It's a pretty unique product. They're are infused in some way with chocolate. For this dish, we've got sirloin is what it's called for. I've got a steak out here. Why not use the good stuff? Then we have some soy sauce. I think it was 2.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Then the everyday blend as a seasoning for this dish. It is a super good seasoning because it's exactly what it says. You can use it every day on just about everything. And the recipe calls for frozen green peppers and onions. We didn't have any frozen ones, so we're just going to cut up some fresh ones. And 20 ounces of frozen broccoli florets. And then we come with the sauce, the ginger, orange, and teriyaki sauce. What we're going to add, I think it's about 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. And also, the recipe called for 6 cups of rice. I saw no reason to go with the 6 cups, so we cut that back a little bit, and we're just going to go with 4 cups and probably still have a lot left over for my wife and I. So that's the rundown of what we're going to put in here. Now we're going to kind of get it all ready for you, speed that process up a little bit, and we will be back shortly. So I'm going to get the wok over here. Oh boy, we got to use the wok. And get things kind of lined up, and we'll start cooking some stuff here. So we got our meat, our steak, which once again the recipe says sirloin. I got ribeye. I don't know, it was in the freezer. So we put our soy sauce in there. And then we take our everyday blend, which we've been talking about. I think this is a relatively new product. And it says 10 twists. Well, I think every grinder probably comes out a little bit different. So put in there what you think it would be good. And one of the things with the newer ones that you'll be getting now, they have a different coarseness on their grinder part. You can pull it out and it's less coarse, push it in and it's more coarse, or vice versa. So it says 10 turns. I'm going to give it I'm letting it go. Mix this around. And then now it's to a point where I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to cook it. I think this says that we want to go high heat. You don't have to use a wok. I think it's cool, we got a wok. But it said 12-inch skillet, and on high heat, you're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil. 1, 2. I was watching Michael Simon the other day, and anything you put in your pan is to get your pan hot first, get your pan good and hot first. Because when your food hits that hot pan, it kind of sears in, if you will, the flavors. So that's why before you do anything, you gotta wait and get everything hot. So I'm going on that principle here. Oh, I'll wash this one out. I'm in here. So I'm watching a ton of cooking shows. This is kind of fun. They just do their meat and then they just leave it. And then they come back and there it is. They do some talking and it's perfect. How do you know? Just how do you know? So that's pretty cool. We got the meat. Actually looks really good. We soy sauced it and everyday blended it. Add in remaining oil. Tablespoon of oil. Green peppers, which are not frozen. Our onions, which are not frozen but fresh. I love the smells. And then we're going to go with our broccoli. It's supposed to be 20 ounces of broccoli. Well, now we're starting to see some prettiness here. I tell you what. It seems like it hits that heat and it starts to strip off that color. That's photography talk. Okay, this is a KooKoo edition, mainly because we got a bunch of mushrooms. Want to use them up. We like mushrooms, and I think it'll be good in there. So there we go with the mushrooms. Everybody's happy. All right, it's about ready to be served. So we're going to put this meat back in here. Stir this up a little bit. This is supposed to be the grand thing here. Make the whole dish ginger orange teriyaki sauce. So you can make this dish, if you love this dish, you can make this dish twice with one bottle of this stuff. So I think this goes for 12 bucks. So you would have $6 worth of the sauce. How much time do you think it would be if you had to create your own ginger orange teriyaki sauce? Here it is. You pour it in, you heat it up, and it makes a wonderful dish. Voila! There you have it. Here we go. So we'll go over here and take it to my wife. She's kind of dying over here from a bad ankle. Overdid it. Well, it does seem like it is pretty common in a KooKoo exchange recipe, especially with food, that it has a little bit of heat to everything, a little bit of kick. And last night we had the chicken enchiladas, which was, oh my goodness, it was superb. And I can't wait to put a video out on this because you guys got to try the chicken enchiladas with creamy chili sauce. But it calls for green chili hot sauce. And I think that you can that hot sauce can be an indication of kind of how much heat or accentuating of the flavor you want. So you can cut back a little bit on that. But if you don't put it in, it's going to be kind of bland. Anyway, that's my theory on it. Here it is. Oh, you want to know what it tastes like? I'm going to tell you. Dish some up of this stuff. It's got. Here we go. You might want to take a look. I can't. Oh, it's the colors to me are just spectacular. I'm going to have to get a fork here, and can't wait to give this a try. Get a little meat. Get a little broccoli. Yes, just a slight bit of heat on the back. Very good, awesome flavor. Different than any Oriental dish you might find in that, I don't know if it's MSG or whatever, but it's really refreshing. Very good. That's it. Weeknight, teriyaki beef and vegetables. Dave Myers with KooKoo for KooKoo, representing the KooKoo Exchange. Please subscribe to my YouTube. It'll probably be down right below this video as you see it. Appreciate it. You'll get some notifications and so forth when we come on the YouTube channel. Listen to Charlie. He thinks he knows what he's talking about. That's the dog down there. And also, go check out the Facebook page, KooKoo for KooKoo. KooKoo with a K. K-O-O, K-O-O. And bon appetit, everybody. See you next time.